think you guys got more aggressive going to the basket and rebounding and the whole ball wax in the second half?
Yeah, for sure. It was just, I don't think it was a big emphasis on it. It's just something that kind of came naturally. Like, first half, we were getting some good looks from the three, and we were knocking them in. Then second half, kind of took those away, so the game kind of turned wheels. So we began attacking more and being able to get more aggressive on the inside and finish. And that's what was the change.
How tough was it trying to get the ball inside, even in terms of trying to draw fouls against that defense?
It was really tough. They're a tough, disciplined team where, they're a packed team like us, so it's going to be hard for us to try to penetrate the lane. I think we did a good job of that. We did a good job, Steve, posting deep, getting the ball inside, and then just looking late windows was another way that we got the ball inside.
You've been here for some real tough losses to Virginia. What was the mood like coming into this game, and just how satisfying was this one?
I don't know. Like, looking back to my freshman and sophomore year of high school, we had a team named Northside, same conference and kind of like a rival school. You know, my freshman year we came in, we lost to them 3 times, one time conference, a holiday tournament, and then in the state tournament. And then we come back my sophomore year, I lose 2 times again to them, and that was kind of the same thing how it worked out for Virginia here. We came back my junior year and we finally got the win, you know. It feels great. It's very satisfying. Can't really look at the past, just got to keep looking forward. We got to see them again, but it feels great to get one under my belt versus Virginia.
Like, if someone had told you that Virginia was going to score 70 points and shoot over 50%, would you still have thought that you guys were going to win this game?
I'm always going to think that we're going to win, but, that is a difference in the game. Like, we hear that they struggle to score, but at the end of the day, they're college athletes who work their butts off every day, who try to get better at the game. And some nights like this, like number 53 went 7 for 10 after a night where he struggled. So it's just a game of basketball, but it's about us coming out and being us. We can't rely on other teams to try to get wins.
Jordan said that he didn't think about Virginia coming back all those times in the past year when they were coming back in the second half. Was that in the back of your mind at all, or did that enter your train of thought?
Going into halftime, we're up 14, and it's just a mindset. Like, I know that last year we were up 10 at the half, I believe, when we were home. And it's just, you got to know that Virginia is a team that's relentless. They're going to fight for 40 minutes, and they're going to stay consistent throughout the whole game. So, it's always in the back of your mind, like, this game is never over until 0-0 hit the clock in the second half.
Malik, what was your all's mindset when they came back and took the lead? Because it didn't seem like you guys blinked at that moment.
I believe we went into the last war of 2 points or 1 point maybe. They came out and took the lead, and at that point it was just like win the war. It was win the war, finish the game off, and that's what we did. We've been preaching finish since the summer, so it's just about finishing game. You gotta know that it's a game of basketball. It's gonna be a game of runs. So just staying consistent throughout the entire game and never giving up and having a whole bunch of fight for the entire game will get us the win.
Was it pretty physical down there in the paint?
Probably not the most physical game that I played in this year or in my career, but they are a physical team. They got some big bodies, and every game is kind of physical.
What does it say about your all's offense to be able to drop 80 on a team that plays defense like this?
That we got some weapons, and when we share the ball and play together, then we're a scary team.
With Virginia's length, coming in, what were you all going to try to do to try to counteract it? Was the outside thing just kind of something that just developed on its own, or something you feel like if they fill the lane like they do, just kick it out?
Definitely, it was an emphasis on just taking care of the ball. I think we ended with 6 turnovers. And that was a big key of it. It was still being aggressive, but like you said, just finding the kickouts, and guys were knocking down shots, especially to start the game. I think we hit about 6 straight between Darius and Jordan, and that's just a great thing for us to be able to drive and then kick, and then later in the second half be able to dominate the inside.
That it? Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it.
Wanted to make sure I was spelling his name right.
Okay, I was like, I don't have a handshake for like a random kid. Thanks.